Crescent Bottom, how's it going? We look delightful. We look great. We look great. We look real good. See some people already leaving, making wise choices on a Thursday. That's what I enjoy about it. Brandon's back again. Oh, Brandon's still here. He's back from the woods, guys. You guys don't know, Brandon went on a spirit quest last week, and he's back after injuring his bike. My name is Alwyn Newton. This is a rough start, isn't it? This feels weird. My name is Alwyn Newton. Welcome to This Week Sucks Tonight. I see a lot of faces I haven't seen before. Who's never been to the show before? All of you have experienced this bullshit before? I know for a fact you two haven't. You didn't raise your hands. No, that's a very Catholic. We're here. How's the back of the room doing? Yeah. All right. How are you doing by yourself over there? Listen, don't point to a friend that isn't there. Own your depression. Then the healing starts. Are you guys boyfriends? Yeah, I like the progressive energy. I was checking them out, see if they would be like real hateful and shit. Then we would like fight you. The whole room would fuck you up. Welcome to This Week Sucks Tonight again. My name is Alwyn Newton, the second time. So since everybody's seen the show before, you know that it's going to be a roller coaster of disappointment. So welcome to it. We are a little sparse. We have 3 chairs up here for anybody that wants to brave the journey to be a good audience member. I would fucking love it. Thank you. Give it up to people being good audience members. All right. These are very polite claps. The laughter is very polite. Everyone's polite tonight. Everyone's polite tonight. I want some rude niggas in here. I want some fucking thug nigga laughter in this bitch, all right? I want this to be like Def Comedy Jam in this bitch, not a book club, all right? I don't want none of your fucking democratic laughs, all right? I want motherfuckers that haven't voted in 20 years laughing in this audience. I don't believe in the system. I don't believe in it. Nah, I don't pay child support. I don't give a fuck. I was in the club every day this week. All right, we're off to a late start, and we do have a wonderfully forgettable show for you tonight, so I would love to just roll into it. How's the size of the room doing? Let me get a heat index one more time. Everybody doing good in here? One boisterous. Let me hear that energy. Energy. Keep that same energy. Yeah. We'll give back what you guys give to us. This is a late night talk show, fake news show, I don't know. It's the fucking Frankenstein of a comedy show. And if you haven't been here before and you're too scared to raise your hands because you're a bitch, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna really not like it. So let's go ahead and get it started. Please put your hands together for my co-host, Mr. Michael James Turner!
Out like a light, like a light, like a light. Touch to the flight. You don't have a belt? You been bumming this T-Scott?
Get out the way, yo!
Who spent their week listening to Travis Scott? Nobody?
Am I fucking any Travis Scott right now?
Nobody.
No one wants to listen to a rapper named Travis? Isn't that the most peculiar thing about him? We got a rapper named Travis. We also had a rapper that was hot for 10 entire years whose name was Wayne? No one had any questions on that?
And then a dude named Aubrey who was like, how can I harden this up? Let's go with Drake. That's pretty hard, right? The east side of Toronto.
I tell you what, somebody told me their name was Wayne. I wouldn't trust them to make a fucking hot dog for me at a barbecue.
That might be the only person I trust to make a hot dog.
Actually, I would. If he's wearing sandals, he
What side of the Mason-Dixon line we at? Are we south of the Mason-Dixon line?
Wayne is firing up the barbecue.
Here comes Wayne, weak ass.
Go talk to Wayne. He's got the burgers ready. Wayne is a father in Poughkeepsie.
All right, let's give it up for Casey Currier in the building, looking at all the comics tonight. He's going to be booking you all.
Casey's in the house.
Currier, he's a young 32.
You guys don't know who he is, but god damn it, you better applaud that man.
It's the hottest week on.
I'm so fat I can't get up to my own fucking desk, man.
You'll be good.
It's hot as shit, man. It's hotter than a vagina outside tonight, man. It's fucking hot. vaginas are piping hot, all right? I've never come across a cold vagina.
God knows I have.
Have you been fucking corpses?
I didn't. You said that, but I fucked a cold vagina.
Interesting.
It's all pink in the middle, you know.
Oh, all right.
Said that right under my
Yeah,
mother's.
you said
My
that.
mother's here drinking a.
Yeah, you're right. If you guys don't know, that's Michael Turner's mother with the summery shades and the roaring waters Capri Sun. She loves not living in Phoenix for the summer. That's what she loves. What did you do this week, Mike?
You know what I did? I climbed a mountain.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went up north, Flagstaff.
Where?
Humphreys Peak. Climbed a mountain. Anybody know Humphreys Peak?
That's a very white girl response to a mountain.
Woo! Yes!
I drink IPAs at high elevation.
I'm primarily nervous. I take my dog up there. He's skittish, but I make him.
Yeah, I was feeling myself. I was motivated by.
Oh, we got a video of this. Somebody
Oh, you
sent
got
the
it?
video.
Oh, no.
Yeah, somebody
I
sent the
didn't-
video.
no, this wasn't me.
Somebody sent the video of Mike on the mountain. How'd they get this video?
I was listening to R&B the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, this is me actually.
Wow.
I didn't know you got this.
This is windy.
I don't know
Is
who's-
that natural wind or did you take a fan up there?
That's actually natural wind.
That belly has seen a lot of Tecate. Jesus.
That was me at the top of the mountain. I had a couple of takes on that. I'll
Yeah,
tell you, right
couple.
behind the camera was 15 people that were very concerned with my sanity.
Oh, so you've got video of the outtake.
I've had
too.
a couple of
So
attempts
is
at
this you
that.
trying to do this?
This is the first take.
This is so sad without the genuine. And it was a little rough with the genuine.
Look at the explosion of the shirt. I know how to make art.
You're struggling
Look at
right
this.
now.
Look at this. And boom!
Depressing. And you said there's a family watching?
There was a family of five.
There's a family of
were
five.
vomiting in the background.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Yeah.
And then you just push yourself back together.
And I said, all right, let's get this.
I imagine this is as quick as sex goes for you as well.
That's first base to a lot of women. Just turn the fan on, baby. That's what I did.
Oh, well. Can we see any more of those dance moves?
Well, I was excited this week for some stuff, and I actually they were playing Genuine, and you know how I get when you play Genuine. Do you have any Genuine?
I've got some genuine.
Well, don't do it to me. I mean, I might start.
You want me to play some genuine for you?
Does he want? You guys want to play some Genuine? Let's see what happens. You know how I get. This is your fault.
You always do this, Mike. Okay. There we go. This is an interrogation room. Jesus Christ. What are you doing this for? For the Space Force?
I'm doing it for Space Force, baby!
This is
for Space Force, baby!
Space Force Day.
We're going to space, baby! Ken said it, we're doing it! Let's do it!
Why are they green? Who has green underwear?
I'm an alien, baby!
You got a nice package, buddy. I'm impressed. Did you stuff that with the pistachios?
We're going to space, baby!
Space Force. Look at the solar flare. This is a heat index. This is amazing. Wow. You know what's amazing is we've done this before. You've done exactly this just 2 months ago. Well, you can't say we didn't do a Space Force joke. There we go. Please get your dick out of there. Don't do your dick like that, Michael. Alright, that's enough of that. That's our Space Force joke, so.
You can't say we didn't do a Space Force
We
joke.
didn't do a Space Force joke. That is top tier writing. That's what gets you on Saturday Night Live, motherfuckers. Top tier. Alright, let's go ahead and change the marquee. We put Mimi in some Roaring Waters. We put Tristan Thompson and Draymond Green with a shark's mouth worth of teeth. He has so many fucking teeth.
Also,
Draymond Green looks
SpaceX also. By the way, don't forget SpaceX.
Well, I don't like that you put a Malcolm X hat on. You don't
This
deserve
is SpaceX hat.
So we're gonna change the marquee. We're gonna take Vladimir Putin off, and we're gonna put Bernie Mac because this is the Bernie Mac birthday today. Rest in peace.
Bernie Mac dead though.
No, Bernie Mac. Did he die?
He died today 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he passed. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac.
Rest in peace of Screw.
I like Bernie's earring.
It's me.
His earring is a little white boy. That's the level of famous Bernie Mac got to.
It's actually a blood diamond. Only I know that. I'm a blood diamond.
You're a bloody white. You're a fucking blood diamond. I am real proud of you, buddy.
I'm a Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're gonna wear sunglasses too?
This is spacey, isn't it?
No, it's nothing to do with space actually.
Alright.
Alright, so let's get into this day in history. Every week we go through the calendar and show you what history was like on this day. We already showed you that Bernie Mac passed away on this day. Rest in peace. I thought it was birthday. That's how bad I am.
Two of the best out. Neither of them figured out Space Force.
It's very rude. It's very rude, Michael. Unplug my shit. I guess we don't get any music. First up on this day in history, in 1945, the atomic bomb dropped. You gotta give it up for Aaron getting my fucking cord. I'm all over the place tonight. Thank you, Aaron.
What happened?
I'm gonna get my sexy music playing for this shit.
What is going on this show right now? Is everybody feeling alright?
Aaron's trying to get my cord.
Oh, see if this is...
I've already downed a whole glass of wine. I'm already dropping ox cords. I'm like the worst passenger seat in the country. God's Plan is playing, and I unplug on my bed, and my mom, I'm sorry, everybody in the car is hot. That's my favorite fucking part. Let's get my music back up. Oh, there we go. There's the masturbation music. This is the shit you fucked your loved one to. All right, in 1945, the atomic bomb dropped. They called it Fat Man. You guys know this?
Nagasaki.
Yeah, you guys
This is the second one. This is when they kept talking shit.
Yeah, this is the second one. They were like, say I
And
won't
they
do
said,
it.
say
I
something
won't
else.
fucking drop that
That's what
shit
Trump was
again.
saying. Say something else. I'll fuck you up
Say I
again.
won't drop that shit again. A little trivia though, the Fat Man bomb was actually named after Fat Man Scoop, who rode the bomb. You guys don't know who Fat Man Scoop is. He's the one who goes, you got $50 bill, put your hands up!
And he asked all the Japanese
He asked
people.
the Japanese people, do you have a $50 bill? Put your hands up.
They probably had zero $50 bills.
Zero $50
They operate
bills.
with yen,
They
I
all
believe.
died in nuclear fire. So.
If they only had a $50 bill. Do you have a $20 bill? Put your hands up. And everyone's like, we're Japanese.
Can you break a 5?
Can you break a 5? Put your hands up.
I'm trying to alright.
This is gonna end the war.
Alright, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna end the war.
I need 3 ones. If you got it, we'll be good.
I will end the war. Do you have
I will-
sushi? Up to it.
I would love it if a fat black dude drove the bomb down to kill. That would be like one of our African American history moments. Like, did you know a black man rode the bomb that killed millions of Japanese?
You never seen Tuskegee Airmen?
This is one of the Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee Airmen. Next up, 1974, Richard Nixon resigns as U.S. President and Vice President Gerald Ford swears in. Do you guys know Gerald Ford created the Ford, all of the cars? You guys know that?
This is the research you put in.
Yeah, you guys know
He
Gerald
created the
Ford?
car.
Yeah, he created the car, and here he is whispering to Richard Nixon. He's just like, "Did you know I just farted?" I did not know that. I did not, and I'm glad I'm not president anymore.
He just chanced to fart.
All right, next up in 2017, a giant inflatable chicken resembling U.S. President Donald Trump was placed outside of the U.S. White House as a political protest. Does anyone even remember this? No one. No? I heard a whistle. Who? Does anybody fucking remember this? This is the weakest fucking protest I have ever seen. This is my thing about the left. Listen, we're all liberal in here except for the conservatives who are definitely concealed carrying. This is my issue with the left. Figure your protests out. We've been protesting, this shit don't make any fucking sense. What the fuck does this even mean? What's the issues represented with this chicken? All the liberals, this is what we do let me show you some liberal protests. Shit is fucked up and stuff. This is what you brought? What is fucked up? Name the issues. Dial it down a little bit. This is too massive. Here's another sign. Not usually a sign guy, but geez. I don't even know if he's protesting anything. I think he just wants the people to read his sign. And here's another one. This is my protest. This is my protest.
They're fickle.
We got a lot to work out, liberals. We got a lot to fucking figure out. We're not doing well. All right, let's do the birthdays. Birthdays this week. Deion Sanders. He's not as important as Deion Sanders, so we'll only celebrate Rob Maybe's birthday.
Is it Rob Maybe's birthday? You're a weak ass Rob Maybe. I got a Tecate for you if you need it.
This is Deion Sanders' fucking birthday. Here he is, pictured being the weirdest dude at the pizza party. Why are you eating the crust first, prime time? What are you doing?
Why is nobody talking to Deion? You see how he's eating that pizza?
I don't even want to go over there.
That's not even a cheese stuffed pizza.
He's the only black guy at this Asian Sweet 16. It's weird. I'll let you guys catch up. You guys real sleepy tonight. Everybody's like really lagging tonight. But you can catch up if you want. We're going to do 2 hours of this before one stand-up comic comes up here. So you guys choose how you want your fucking Thursday night to go, all right? No one's forcing you to be here except me. I will fucking fight you if you leave.
I will fight you too.
I will fight you. I will physically
Space
fight
Force.
you. Yeah. I will Space Force the shit out of you.
I am Space Force.
I am Space Force. Next up on the birthdays, Hoda Kota B's birthday is
Oh, let's drink to that.
I like Hoda Kota B because she's the only person that drinks as much wine as me. I fucking love Hoda Kota B. I'm basically the Hoda Kota B of Phoenix. Here we go. I'm like Hoda Anwar Kota B. I wish this was me. I look like Joanne the Scammer in this motherfucker.
I didn't know you had some titties on you.
I got some titties.
Damn.
Boy, I've already had A-cups all my life because I like starch.
Hoda Kota B, is that how you pronounce it?
It's hot beef.
Shut, fuck you. It's the loudest this crowd is getting. It's cockney. We'll correct you. We will not laugh. We will correct your facts, though.
The only dude that's leaving early because he's got to wake up for the Today Show.
Next birthday we have to get through, Whitney, bitch.
Oh, come
It is
on.
Whitney's birthday. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to the boss bitch.
I fucking love Whitney.
I'm gonna just play because I'll play this because I love you guys. I know everybody can sing along to it. Get that up, Aaron. Turn that high. I don't wanna run anymore. Say you're I expect everyone to hit that note because you guys all know it. I expect this long-haired dude up front to hit this note. Hit that note for me. Ooh, wow. You're really disappointed with me right now. Hit that next note. I definitely figured this crowd out.
Kevin
I
Costner.
definitely figured this crowd out.
They don't like Whitney Houston.
No one wants to rock to Whitney Houston. You're an amazing bunch of people that no one likes at parties. This is incredible. Not even the black people on the side can hit the note. I'm super disappointed in you guys. I'm going to talk about you at the black meeting on Saturday.
To be fair, after that she sang that song, Kevin Costner fucked the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That's a win for the white people.
Okay. Please stop. That's very disrespectful. All right, guys. We have some deaths. The only death, they didn't have any celebrity deaths this week, but a noteworthy death that happened on this day. Sharon Tate was one of the 5 people murdered in the Charles Manson murders.
She really got it.
Infamous Charles Manson murders. Crazy. It's hard to believe that it's hard to believe that white women in general trusted this dude as a leader.
Which one are you talking about now? White women chose who as a leader?
They look real similar. White women
chose who as a leader?
White women chose one of these dudes as a leader.
I don't know. You always try to blame the white women. I don't think it was the white
I'm
women.
sorry. All right, let's get into this week so far. Let's fucking cover the goddamn news stories, guys. Oh, this is what I had sex to last night.
is what I pull out to.
This has saved a lot of marriages. It's like, honey, I'll make us grilled cheeses. All right, let's get into the news.
This was you eat Go-Gurt to right there.
This is a Go-Gurt song. This is a Go-Gurt and Chill song, if I've ever heard one.
Feels like something. That feels like the song you make your Lunchables pizza to.
This is a Go-Gurt and Chill
A
song.
Go-Gurt and Chill song.
You wanna get some
I'm
Go-Gurt?
gonna get some Go-Gurt on your belly tonight,
And I
baby girl.
and I Go-Gurt and finger the back of your kneecap.
Stacy told me I could Go-Gurt in her mouth tonight. That's
Go-Gurt. Go-Gurt. All right, let's talk about some shit that happened this week in our country. This is just real nice. School is back in session. Yeah, for the parents are real happy that school is back in session.
That's not even how you do math.
Did you
anymore.
hear? Did anybody just hear that exhausted mother right now? I'm so happy. Oh my god. School is back in session. Did you say it's not how I spelled bulletin? It's a play on word. Oh, god damn it, Compton. I'm so sad that you're back.
School bullet? Oh, I get it.
Compton came in earlier in the show. He was like, why is this happening with the show? I'm like, Compton, I'm not going to explain everything that happened last week to you. What are you, insane? Go back to Portland. Make an IPA or something.
I saw you brewing on the top of Humphreys Peak last night.
Yeah, I saw you brewing a microbrewery.
Yeah, you're a micro. You started a
Flagstaff.
microbrew at 11,000 feet. That was cool.
It's all about the altitude with these motherfuckers.
It is.
School is back in session, and for the backward state of Arizona at least, we're back in session, and the kids are headed back to the most dangerous place in the entire country, the classroom. Kids in Phoenix are returning with fun new stories to share from their summer break, like doing the In My Feelings challenge at their grandmother's funeral, and this is the ugly stuff. You better strap in, bitches.
That's actually Kiki.
This is Grandma Kiki.
Grandma Kiki, right
Grandma
there.
Kiki, do you love me?
Do you love me? Are you riding?
Are you dying? There we go.
Will you never ever
There it
leave
is.
from
I've been trying to figure this fucking crowd out all night, my nigga. You niggas are weird as shit, dog. They're like, oh, a dead grandmother? We're on board. This is very funny. It's also funny that we're white and she's black. We can't feel that pain. And so...
With the shirt that says, "Is it Friday yet?" Your grandma's This is so dope to me. Oh my god.
For doing In My Feelings challenges at their grandmother's funeral, or finally getting to smoke weed for the first time and not acting weird about it at all.
Some Skittles, I get something to drink, because I got the munchies. I've been smoking dope. I got the munchies.
Not weird at all.
Whoa.
Not
That's the
weird
first
at
time?
all. You smoke
Sir.
I got the munchies. Smoking dope. I got the munchies.
So you're in math class.
You have to relax, Pastor Jackson. In New Mexico, however, kids were getting ready for school in a different way. A compound in the little town of Amalia was raided by authorities who found 11 Middle Eastern children being held captive, being trained to carry out school shootings. Anybody hear this story?
More like ooh, Mexico.
Ooh, like, ooh, man, ooh, Mexico. Welcome to Albuquerque, bitch. Leave. It's bad. They filmed Breaking Bad here. That's how bad it is.
You got 11 Middle Eastern children.
You picked the wrong one. You should have got white kids. Should have got white kids. You chose the wrong kids. You should have got white kids. And I think that's Tristan Bowling up there.
Is this a picture of just random kids in Buckeyes?
This is why it didn't work, is because you picked the wrong race. All right? White kids have been doing school shootings very well. All you had to do was go to a Mayor Hawthorne show and pick up 6 of these kids.
A POD cover band.
All you had to do was go to a G-Eazy show and just select any one of them and put a gun in their hand.
He went with 11 Middle Eastern children. Yeah, they're not going to get it done.
They're not going to
get it done.
We now go to the shit show that is the Manafort trial. Paul Manafort, pictured here, getting out of the car to do the In My Feelings challenge. He's like, wait till I do mine. Go down by the Capitol. I got the In My Feelings challenge figured out. The trial is now on day 8 of the Mueller investigation on whether Trump grabbed a Russian bear pussy or something. We don't know what the fuck this investigation. Does anybody know where the fuck we're even trying to get to with this shit? No one does. No one even gives a shit. But more days of the trial means only one thing: more courtroom sketches. Now this is not. This is not one of the courtroom sketches.
That's the judge, right?
This is actually Don King, but I wish this was one of the courtroom sketches. He looks like he's looking at the Chipotle person like, I said double meat. Okay? I can't be more clear than that.
You gonna charge me for guac now?
You gonna charge me for guac? Oh, guac is extra? You think I didn't steal money from Tyson? I know guac is extra. So let's get into some courtroom sketches. Here's the first courtroom sketch. Pretty boring stuff. I guess they're pointing at Manafort to point out who illegally parked a Toyota Camry in the front of the building. It's like, it's this bitch ass nigga right here. He definitely did it.
Meanwhile, the judge is guilty as fuck. He's like, want me?
I want to know what the 3 brown people are doing on the right side who've painted themselves all golden brown for the trial. I'm real proud of those guys right here. Like, we'll just show up and be one person. We're phasing in and out of dimensions right now. But we'll be around for the verdict. It's fine.
A scanner dark.
I do like the judge. Look at the judge. He's decided to just go to Twitter. He's like, fuck this guy. I'm not even in. He's on his phone. Another police. Here's another sketch, courtroom sketch. Here's Manafort at a computer or TV. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but if you zoom in, I know it's hard to see. I know it's not a clear picture, but if you zoom in, he's just watching Law and Order. He's trying to figure out.
So how does this work?
I didn't know how court works.
Right? And where the fuck is Ice-T at?
Where's Ice-T?
Where Ice at?
Where's Ice? I thought Ice-T was gonna be here. Where Coco? I want to see that ass. The last courtroom sketch we have. Looks like Pete Diddy was there. Yeah, it was Pete Diddy.
I don't want to make assumptions, but this screams guilty.
This screams guilty. His lawyer is ready to just shoot Manafort. He was like, fuck it, I'll just kill him.
He's like, tell J-Lo to say one more fucking thing.
I think Mason Betha is back there.
He just found out that Mace just left Bad Boy. He's like, now Mace gone too? Who read my lyrics? Biggie dead, Mace gone?
He thinks this is the trial for who killed Biggie Smalls. He's like, I'm not hearing any answers. I'm not hearing any motherfucking answers.
He's like, put me on one Genuine song.
Shannon Sharp behind him? So Shannon Sharp. Oh, this is delightful. Good job for P. Diddy showing up. Like he shows up all the time on everyone's track yelling his name. The next story we have, what do we have next? Ooh, the Academy Awards just announced a new category. This is not an actual picture, but it should be. Arnold should get a fucking Oscar. So they announced the popular
For Terminator 2?
Yeah, for Terminator 2. They announced a popular film category, which is popular film. That's my stellar Arnold Schwarzenegger. My stellar Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. They announced the popular film category, which means that Black Panther might get an Oscar.
Not a lot of people are excited about that. This is a very weird crowd that doesn't fuck with. I mean, this is my black friend Anwar. You're not fucking with Black Panther.
It's like you're like, we'll just be racist right in his face. We don't even care anymore.
Is this your king?
Is this your king, Papa? Papa. I'm not ready to be king.
The power of the Black Panther has been stripped away.
Forrest Whitaker shows up right now.
Forrest Whitaker wins all the awards.
Forrest Whitaker
For 5 minutes on
clean
film.
sweep on the Oscars this year.
He won the best death.
Forrest fucking Whitaker. This is actually a toy. I guess you didn't know this is a toy. This is a sculptured toy of the Black Panther. Which, like, I'm not sure about the choices of the designer who designed this because that's a heavy bulge. This is for children. I mean, I get it, but Jesus.
He ain't the White Panther.
He ain't the White Panther. The power of the Black Panther has been
Hopefully
right
it's not,
here. It's
yeah,
been
hopefully
right
it's
here.
not been stripped away. Let's not strip that away.
Don't strip that away.
That
Do
is-
not do that.
Shout out to Bernie Mac. He takes off that thing, the whole room get dark. Kick it! Kick it! I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Rest in peace to Bernie fucking Mac. That's what we do. Just do Bernie Mac special for the rest of us. We slay
When did you
this
know
song.
the show got really well? We just started quoting
They
Bernie
started
Mac.
doing Bernie Mac. They started showing YouTube videos of Bernie Mac.
Bust a nut.
I'm pretty happy that Black Panther is up for an Oscar coming because
Can you
he.
remove the balls?
Nah, man. Nah, son.
Nah,
They're
son.
giving them the dope. They're giving them the Bozak right now. The thickness in their faces right now.
That's how Michael B. Jordan died right
This
there.
is-
He made direct eye contact with the bulge.
You know what he calls that? You know what he calls that? He calls that T'Challa.
That's Baba.
That's
Baba.
Papa. Okay. It makes sense that the Black Panther will win an Oscar because the Oscar statue has been doing the Wakanda salute forever. Okay. It makes perfect sense. Wakanda forever.
Baba.
Papa.
Am I doing it right?
You're doing it perfectly great. I love
Papa.
you, Michael.
Baba.
Do you guys remember Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks? So did anybody know that he got arrested this week? Anybody see that motherfucking mugshot? Well, here it is. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Heroin is undefeated.
Heroin is
Undefeated.
undefeated.
100 no,
Holy
dude. On the craziest win streak since Alabama a couple years ago. Heroin.
Oh man, he looks like a Postmates dude that only delivers in Peoria.
He's like,
I'm only in the abs. I can't deliver food in the streets.
so we're not making a Machinist 2? We're not doing that?
He's
It's a deep cut to Christian Bale.
I've
film.
never seen anything simultaneously hilarious and sad as fuck. This is my childhood shattering right there. Look how fat and healthy he is. Stop fat shaming my Mighty Ducks!
Somehow he's still funny though.
It's hilarious.
That really gets sad.
Is this the In My Feelings challenge?
Is this the
I'm really in my feelings tonight.
He's looking for Papa.
Let's get to the world. All right, a recent earthquake in Indonesia revealed a bit of a snafu in Facebook's programming. When Indonesians are checking in on the homies who were in the earthquake and made it through, whenever they checked on them on Facebook, the word they use for to survive is this word, selamat. All right. So selamat means to survive. So they've been typing this into Facebook, but it also means congratulations. So Facebook has been giving the congratulations animation to all these morbid. Catherine, did you survive the earthquake?
Balloons and confetti.
Balloons and confetti.
Jeez, I hope my family survived.
Facebook fucking up, my G. So when Muhammad checked in on Muhammad, which I imagine every Indonesian is named, I don't know, they're all brown. When he checked in on Muhammad and he was like, hey, did you survive? He's like, congratulations, bitch. This is a lot better than the time where he's used the word kemak marang, another Indonesian word, Indonesian. Indonesian. When he used kemak marang, this means he was trying to wish prosperity and happiness on Muhammad, which means prosperity. But the second meaning is I fucked your wife, sad face. A little confusion.
And I think
there.
that gives you 2 thumbs up on Facebook.
That is like a
Goes and then flies away.
little rocket takes off. Facebook's great.
Kemak
You guys should
marang.
keep arguing on Facebook. It's really working out for everyone. I love it. I love going on and reading your political posts. I smile and I go to work. I love it. You guys are great. You guys bring up great points about how Trump should be impeached. You're all awesome. Football is back in session! Yeah, one football fan, and that's how I like it. I like that all the room is not watching. We all stand with Kaepernick or kneel, whatever you want to do. Football's back in session, and guess what? 2 teams in the NFL now have male cheerleaders. We did it! Guys, we did it! We got all the women out of it! We did it! We fucking nailed it.
Somebody was like, you know what this sport needs? More dudes.
More dudes.
More dudes.
Let's take out the only gender gentrification we have. The LA Rams and the New Orleans Saints will have their newest cheerleaders debut over the weekend. These beautiful motherfuckers right here, these handsome ass niggas. You know they're gay. You don't even have to question it. First of all, everyone knows these dudes are gay. Here's another picture of the dude in the middle. Tell me this nigga ain't gay right here.
And they thought they had a kneeling problem already.
Michael, please.
I'm sorry.
That's
a
very
hot mic.
rude.
That's a hot mic.
That's incredibly rude.
I was just saying that to you
That is
off record.
incredibly rude. Do not do that anymore.
Hot mic.
Look at my booty. He was like, bitch, say that shit again. Say that shit again. Say it to my
You know
face,
you want
bitch.
this, bitch.
I'll fuck you up. There are actually 2 more men that tried out to be cheerleaders for the Cleveland Browns, but they ended up actually just making the fucking team. That's how bad the Cleveland Browns are. Here they are right here, suited and booted. Suited and booted.
Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Julian.
I tell you what, I would watch the NFL more. If the helmet came off and niggas had their face beat like this. Yas, queen! If you guys don't know the positions, they're starting a tight end and wide receiver. And that's just a real shitty gay joke for anybody who has a pulse and a heartbeat.
Sitting there for anybody.
You're right, anybody. And we go from a gay Ram to a gay Redskin. There is a gay Native American openly gay Native American woman running for a seat at the table.
Yeah.
A seat at the table. She's running for
Is she
Congress.
Solange?
I hope so. I hope she's Solange with Native Americans. So she's running. I didn't even fucking know there were gay Native Americans. Did you?
I've actually never heard
I've
of a gay
never
Native
seen a gay Native American in my entire fucking life. Has anybody seen that? That's like a unicorn. That's like a black person in
You
tech.
know? It's like a sober Native American.
It's like a white person who can dance. That was real rude. I just realized what you said. That was rude, okay? That was inappropriate. It comes as no surprise to most people because her Native American name is actually Rosie O'Donnell. So
Yeah, we should have seen that
it's a
coming.
fun joke for anybody who knows how to write better jokes than we do.
So gay Native American. You know what's on the other side of that ballot is a straight white conservative male running for office in Kansas. And you know what that looks like is a winner. That's a winner.
That's extremely rude.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell is looking right at me. You said that to me. That's very rude. The last story we have for you guys. A young boy was robbed at gunpoint for $17 from his lemonade stand.
Is that Casey Courier's kid?
This is Casey's kid. This is whoever said, "Dear God, thank you for getting it back." This is their son. I mean, look at this shit. Who would rob a kid? But also, like, who dressed this motherfucker? Who decided to put a newsy cap on an 11-year-old boy?
He just binge watched Peaky Blinders and he was like, "It'll be fine."
Just gonna throw a Sam Jackson hat on him? You can't pull that off, my guy.
It's like just because he said he liked Newsies doesn't mean he needs to be Christian Bale and Newsies.
Also, like, let's take a look. Let's look at this lemonade right here. This shit look like Flint water. No, what the fuck is this shit?
Serving him
I oughta rob this motherfucker too. This is the dustiest lemonade I've ever fucking seen, dog. Did you make this with brown sugar? What the fuck is happening with this lemonade, man? Put some fucking food coloring in it. Try. Go for pink lemonade. Do the Cheesecake Factory route.
He made $17?
Who bought $17 worth of this fucking sewer water? What the fuck is this? He doesn't even have red Solo cups. Who buys styrofoam cups? Weak ass bitch. Let's talk about this sad motherfucker. Listen, I know we're not gonna make fun of a kid, but fuck this nigga. Alright? I'm on the side of the robber. I'm glad this little nigga got robbed. I'm so happy he got robbed.
Took him for 17.
I guarantee you got this fucking hat from Kmart. This was the last thing Kmart sold. Just before they closed forever. They were like, "You sure you want that?"
He got on clearance. At
We could
Goodwill.
just throw it in the trash. The rest of the Kmarts are going in the trash. You sure you want the hat?
No, don't worry. My son never wants to get laid, so we're gonna
Jesus
take
Christ.
it.
What a punk ass kid, man. You know who he needs to hang out with more to learn how to toughen up? these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. They some tough niggas.
So yeah, if school was back in session, he'd have had a gun.
Oh man, these are like a bunch of Justin Biebers in training. We got to get ready to shoot our audience. And one more time for Tristan Bowling, who definitely is a school shooter. I know half the audience knows who he is, but Tristan Bowling is a fucking school shooter. All right?
With the energy of a fun ant.
All right, guys, who's ready to get this show going? We got some guests.
We got some ghosts.
We got some guests. Yeah, we got some guests. We got some guests. All right, you guys sufficiently warmed up for our guests tonight? Let them hear it. They're here in the room with you. All right. Here we go. Our first guest coming to the stage, his name is definitely fucking made up. Please give it up for Drake Holiday.
Drake Holiday.
Drake Holiday.
Sounds like a Disney character. I hate that he high-fived me.
Sounds like what Instagram models do. I'm going on a Drake Holiday.
I'm on a Drake Holiday. How'd you lose 20 pounds? I went on Drake Holiday.
Drake Holiday.
I was in
not
my
feelings.
feelings.
Downtown Phoenix, yeah, love this. By the way, that dancing that you did at the beginning of the show,
Yeah, man.
that was magical, Michael.
Hey, don't pander to me. Talk to them. Trevor, take away a minute. He's fucking with me.
I hate mosquito bites. I like big tits.
That might have been the fastest joke we've ever heard.
Give it up for one structured joke. Trevor, give him back a minute.
That joke happened so fast, we were like, oh shit.
My ex-girlfriend broke things off with me. She told me she needed some time to self-reflect. Typical, you know. I bought her a mirror. She still won't take me back.
And now that got real sad. Do you need a Drake Holiday? Do you want to go to Toronto for a bit?
Let's go. You know what they say about ladies, though. Can't live with them.
Well, all the pussies dried up.
I'm just
bone
kidding.
dry.
You literally can't live without them. Shouts out to the ladies.
Oh, he actually said the same. Everybody's closing their eyes and they're like, is this 1996?
Rodney Dangerfield, son?
Is it HBO late night?
Well, what do you call it when two stupid people from Syria kiss each other?
Called This Week Sucks Tonight.
A Damascus.
I like that one a lot, actually. I like that a lot.
I don't like Harry Potter, the story. I don't like the series. Let me explain. I can't take any story seriously where the main villain can't kill a baby. It's like this is what happens. So like Voldemort finds out about this. Yeah, I said it.
How dare you? If he did this just to explain the plot line to Harry Potter, I'm fucking done. Here's what happens, guys.
Here's what happened. First of all, when you said I hate Harry Potter, he did a stiff cross in his legs and said,
If you don't bring up how Snape was misunderstood the whole 8 movies, then I'm fucking out, dude. He was actually a good dude. He just fell in love with the wrong bitch.
Woman?
But anyway, so like Voldemort finds out about this prophecy that the baby is going to be born, and if he grows up to be an adult, he'll be powerful enough to kill him and take him down. So he goes to kill this baby, right? And he kills his mom and dad, and then he gets to the baby and he casts a spell, and it like totally backfires. And my thing is that like, when you know how much is riding on the line, you gotta put down the wand and just put hands on that baby. You know?
I don't mind that joke.
You gotta choke him out, check for a pulse, do the job right. You know what I was thinking the other day? Which
No, tell us.
That's the worst comedy segue in the world, by the way. You know what I was thinking the other day. It's
My
like
count is it's the 5th worst. You said 4 worst.
it's like asking, are there any time traveling mind readers here?
I would say the worst comedy segue was, so on fucking my mom.
You know, I think it would be a good one though, is if you actually had like a segue, like the geeky transportation, and like you just went from one joke and you're just like, so where were all these?
Everybody in this room wants to treat you like Harry Potter the baby right now.
Take that to LA. Get that shit out.
So where were all these people at that were actually putting bath salts in their baths? You know? Because like they were selling this stuff as like just bath salts, and not everyone was in on the whole, hey, these are secretly drugs ruse. You know? So it's like someone had to have been like browsing the shelves and like, bath salts? That sounds refreshing and exfoliating. So they get home and they draw the bath and they pour all these drugs into their bath. And then after the bath, they smell great, but they're super aggressive, and I don't know why. Because it seeps through your pores, you know? And like, here's the thing. Have you ever heard of butt chugging? So the pores in your anus are more absorbent than like the other pores in your body. And if you got all these bath salts and you're dipping your naked body in this drug-infused water, like some of it's got to be seeping up in there, right? So you had all these people that were unknowingly butt-chugging bath salts. If unknowingly butt-chugging bath salts doesn't make you want to eat a guy's face off, I don't know what the fuck will.
That's a middling punchline. You should just leave.
You have derailed.
You have unraveled.
What's
This
up?
is Second Life.
2 more and we're gonna have it.
You got a good one. How you get on?
Have you guys heard of have you guys heard of essential oils?
There's a lot of white people in here. They're on board.
Yeah, I know. People are not speaking up. I know you have. But you know how I'm going to put every essential oil company business out of business? I'm going to start selling quintessential oils.
You saw it.
Get the fuck off
You
the
guys
stage,
all
everybody.
saw it
This
coming.
is Drake Holiday.
Get up with
everybody.
Drake Holiday!
You can see him, he runs a mic in Awatuki.
He runs the Awatuki mic first Fridays.
First Fridays, he's competing with them.
If you're ever in Awatuki, I'm sorry, but go to his mic. Give it up for the girl over here who was into Harry Potter and also butt chugging. I see why she has a date tonight.
What up?
Jesus Christ.
How you doing, girl?
Is everybody ready for our next guest on the evening? Our next guest coming to the stage, hopefully is at least as disappointing or more. Please give it up for Kid Ever! Kid Ever!
Kid Ever. I hate him already.
It's okay. I'm full of self-loathing, so that makes 2 of us.
Well, you dress nicely.
Well, thank you.
You look like if Pink was straight.
Thanks. You know, a lot of people like to play that, but you know, every straight guy likes the same thing that's pink. And guys, come on, who doesn't like a nice, warm, pink, moist steak?
Oh, wow, all right.
Yeah, we all love steak, right? Like you thought I was gonna say pussy? Yes.
Well, Mike
Steak is-
definitely did.
Steak is pussy though, right? Because if you're gonna ask for it, you better be ready to eat it.
Normally that should get a huge response, but people really hate how you look. They are really not on board with this look.
And also, we start with a blooming onion at Outback. So
Blooming onion comes first.
it's always going to be first.
You think that's bad? Should have been just me growing up. I was already there.
Put the mic
That's
up to your
okay.
mouth.
I am Kid Ever. I'm going to hell. You can come with me anyway. It's all right. You know, I was recently in Walgreens and there was a People magazine on the cover said, inside Neil Diamond's brave battle with Parkinson's. And I was like, bullshit. Everybody knows Neil Diamond's not brave. We all saw that motherfucker shaking the whole time, right?
Now you're talking to a bunch of Neil Diamond fans.
Obviously. Or Parkinson's fans, I don't know. One or the
Oh,
other.
well, judging how they responded to the funeral joke, it's probably Parkinson's
It
fans.
could be Parkinson's. It's okay. It's alright. I lost my filter. I used to be a nice guy, I promise. I lost my filter because I realized, like, after I had 2 different wives cheat on me on my birthday, like with friends of mine, I figured there's got to be something wrong with me, so why should I give a shit anymore, right?
Oh, that wasn't even a
Okay.
joke! You're just fucking crying on stage!
No.
This isn't
Oh,
therapy,
not
damn it!
this time. I was crying on stage when I did that bit at open mics a year ago. It's totally different now.
And you haven't found a punchline in a
No.
year, nigga? Quit!
It's okay. I didn't mean. I met a great girl though. She convinced me I was wrong. Everything was fine. It was all them. Nothing wrong with me. I found out she was terminally ill. So I did what I thought was the right thing. I got engaged again. Because I figured that was not leaving, right? I mean, yes, she's leaving her earthly body, but I meant. Come on, I meant before that. Come on, she's not dead yet. You can laugh.
Folks, soak it up. Soak in this. Make a meal of this miserable
It's okay.
I'm still trying to figure out if he's bebop or rock steady.
Hey, yes, all of the above.
I always
But no,
forget.
it's fine.
Is this SLC Punk if it got a job?
Maybe.
For some reason, you make me hate Blink-182 more. I don't know why.
I want to go just crush a bunch of Good Charlotte CDs right now. Walking on the streets of DC.
It's okay, though.
Why did you know that song?
I had feelings when I was 13.
It's okay, we survived, though, because the girl, she decided she was going to leave me anyway. She'd rather die alone than let me take care of her. But I found out she's a terrible human being, so she probably deserves to die alone anyway.
Are you an incel?
No, she's just a terrible
You're coming
person.
off real incel like.
Because you're definitely not a
You
comic.
sound like a nigga that ain't fucked in like
I'm not
3
going to do
years.
anything to her. She's drinking herself to death. I had nothing to do
Have
with
you
it.
ran any of these jokes past anybody?
Have you tried these anywhere where human beings are? Have you just done them in front of the dolls you created of your past wives?
It's only twisted people. I guess they're a little darker and dirtier than the rest of you here. That's okay. I found a silver lining, though. It's okay, because, I mean, she's going to be dead before she finds out I use her in my comedy anyway.
All right.
So now he's murdering the
Here,
woman.
now
he's
you went
talking
from I used to be a nice guy to I want to murder my ex-wives.
I'm not murdering. She's
You look like a dude who does Twister covered in mayonnaise on Tuesday nights.
in mayonnaise.
Did you get this outfit from JCPenney? Because I saw it there and I was like, bad choice.
I didn't know there was a JCPenney still, is there?
Stripes with paisley ties. We already know you're a serial killer. You don't have to advertise it.
You actually look like the human embodiment of TJ Maxx right now.
If I would have guessed your name, I would have said that nigga's name is TJ Maxx.
Wouldn't it be a little obvious? Like, how would I have an alibi? They'd be like, well, he's got a pink mohawk.
I tell you right now, I tell you right now, we are not your therapists. And if I was qualified for doing your therapy, I would tell you to go elsewhere. And we see the khakis. We know you don't make a lot of money.
Well, they're not khakis,
Those
they're
are
pinstripes.
corduroys, my guy. That's how fucked up this is. He's wearing
Are
corduroys.
those corduroys?
No,
Yeah.
they're not corduroys, they're pinstripes.
I'm so angry at you right now.
All right.
Why do we have to call you kid ever?
Because I don't age, and because if you say it fast, it sounds like cadaver.
Oh, God almighty.
All right, now get off the stage.
Yeah, give it up for everybody. Cadaver! 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 Oh, cadaver! Cadaver! No one's gonna talk to you tonight. Tonight.
He starts every day watching American
Gonna take
Psycho.
an escort to the cars tonight. Tonight.
I think we actually have a real comic now.
I don't know if we have any real comics. And I tell you what, I thought we were bombing for 40 minutes. That felt like forever. Jesus Christ.
Kid ever was forever?
Cadaver was forever. Forever, ever. Please put your hands together for Cadaver or he'll kill us all. Alright, let's get another guest up here on the stage. Please welcome to the stage somebody, I swear to God, please tell one joke. Ricardo Rocha!
Ricardo Rocha!
I just found out today that my ex-wife did leave me for a 50-year-old bodybuilder that is only 5 foot tall, you guys. Do you know what it's fucking like to lose a girl to a man that legally can't ride 2/3 of Disneyland? That is a shitty feeling. To a man that still wears Kid Air Jordans. That's a shitty... The logo was so small, I thought it was a spinner logo on his shoes. Like, that's how shitty it feels.
It's off to a rough start. We think you're a real kid ever.
It was a structured joke, though.
It's a structured
It
joke.
was a structured
It
joke.
lacked humor, though.
It's better than Kid Ever.
Better than the cadaver that was up there.
She, when we got a divorce, I don't know if you guys, in Arizona it takes 60 days to get a divorce. 60 days to get a divorce, because they don't want you like rushing out and doing something drastic. Turns out, also in Arizona, it takes 0 fucking days to get a gun. Like, I don't know, 0 days to get, it's easier to commit a murder than to get out of a marriage in Arizona. That's a shitty feeling. Like, gun control is crazy too. Like, gun control, I have the perfect solution to gun control. Because, let's be honest, men are 4 times more likely to own a gun than women are. So let's be honest with
I don't
guns
think
really.
anybody was lying about that, first off.
Yeah. Guns are just basically a dick measuring contest. So let's be honest with each other. Here's how we control guns. You can get whatever gun you want. I don't care. But to get a gun, you have to go to a government official office and get your dick measured. They gotta pull it out. You can get it hard. You can do whatever you want, but you gotta get your dick measured. And here's the deal.
You gotta see your cock before you get this Glock.
That's
There's the joke, Ricardo.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. You can take that.
Thanks. Thank you. Here's the
Very
deal.
rude.
If you want, you can get whatever gun you want. But here's the deal. The bigger the gun you get, the smaller the dick you have. Like, that's how we'll measure, because then nobody would commit a crime because we would know the motive. It would just be like on the news. 33 people were shot today by Tim Johnson. 33 people. God damn, he must have had a tiny dick. Like, that must have been a little, that must have been like an itty bitty clitty type dick. Like, that was just, like.
You want a 9 milli?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see your willy.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
How am I doing?
You might bomb the next one. Be careful.
All right.
Tread carefully, my friend.
I was reading that the.
This is fun. You wanna put that in a Magnum? Oh, damn it. I fucked it up. There's a condom joke there.
I was reading today too that the KKK back in the 1920s used to charge you a membership fee to join, which
Like
is,
any good organization.
which is insane. I just love the thought of somebody that really, really is racist but can't afford the monthly fees. That's just, can you imagine the beauty of that?
I hate him, but I'm broke.
Yeah. I'm fucking over under on the Dodge Charger. There's no way I can afford to hate minorities this month.
With this housing market, I can't hate.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Terrorists are letting people off at the mill. Like, I love that idea. I love the idea of a grand wizard just standing up there trying to get people to join, just like, if you hate the Jews, you must pay your monthly dues. Okay,
There you go.
Great work. Solid work.
For an extra $15, you can get KKK Prime. That comes with free delivery on all crosses and roads.
And obviously the film American History X.
Yeah.
Also.
You really turned this set around, Ricardo.
Charging people to fucking hate is like that's insane to me.
Can you do the Jews line one more time?
Trying to think. Oh, those are lights, so let's get out of here. I recently started dating again, and one of the things that I did, there was a girl, she was a newscaster, and so I decided to send her a message, and I sent her a message to her Snap story. Hey, I believe in taking your shot when you have the opportunity. I've been following you for a while. I'd kill to get some coffee with you. So I sent her the message, and then I looked back at what her story was about because I was like, maybe I can make a joke and then just tell her a joke and stuff. And so I looked back. Her message was, or her Snap story read, "Tune in tonight to Channel 12 as we profile the Scottsdale shooter. The manhunt is still on for the serial killer." Guys, I sent her a fucking message that read, "Hey, I believe in taking your shot when you have an opportunity. I've been following you for a while. I'd fucking kill to get some coffee." Like, it wasn't so much a message as it was a manifesto. Like, it all worked out though, because she blocked me. She blocked me fucking pretty immediately. So, thanks guys.
Hey, keep on for Ricardo Rosa.
Give it up for Ricardo Rosa. One more time for Ricardo, doing actual jokes and
Structured jokes.
really saving the evening there.
Weird question. Hey, Michael McGrane, is Chris here? Do you see him? No?
All right, so our next guest coming to the show is black, but it's not like a back of the bus thing. Don't get racist. Please give it up for Darrell Johnson.
Darrell Johnson.
Hello, everyone. Hello. What's up, Crescent? How you guys doing? Right now? There we go. Yes, I'm the other black guy here. I'm the only black guy to do this show since the last time I was here. So that's awesome. The white guy's got a promotion over here. First time I did this show, I had these white boys making him tea. I was like, whoa!
You were
What?
sick.
That's right. I was a moment in
No,
black
you
history.
can do that to any white person, actually. Just go up to them with some Lipton, you'll be drinking.
I'm gonna get some tips after the show, man. He's breaking ground here, guys. He's breaking ground. I love it. No one's called the cops on me yet. I did see a police officer drive by and stop right there. I was like, oh, I knew it. I saw them brothers walk in the back. I was like, they've exceeded the number. You know, there's the occupancy standards for y'all. That's what occupancy standards are. It's too much. It's too much. I love how we're handling racism in 2018 with the pool permit Patty and barbecue Becky's, and just throw them out there on the internet. Give them a cool little hashtag, a little nickname, and until they get fired, and just humiliate them. I'm okay with that. I think it's about fucking time, right? Sure, you can clap for that.
Clapter. We call that clapter.
Clapter. No
Clapter.
jokes, just make the audience clap.
Just real. Just real.
It's a TED Talk.
Now on the flip side, white people, I do understand, all right? Now, those that are just calling the cops on black people they see, just get a black friend. Just one. Don't go crazy, all right? You're not Eminem. You don't need to bring your own posse. Just get one. Just to help you decipher what's crazy or not. Like, I look out my blinds. I see black people walk by my car all the time. I'm like, I just peek out the blinds just a little bit, just to see. Like, all right. You know, I do it all the time. I warn my own mother about my cousins when they come over on Thanksgiving. Like, Mom, you might want to take all that shit off the coffee table. You know, cousin Brandon like to steal. Like, we know these things, all right? We can tell you white people, all right? That way it doesn't seem racist. Me and my white friend, Chad, who lives out in Mesa. Chad's from Wisconsin. And Chad has a bad habit of accidental racism. Like, he'll say things not meaning it to be racist. He's like, oh man, Darrell, you know, you're not like other black guys. Like, you know, you're more like a white black guy. Like, what?
It's a compliment.
What?
Michael.
What's up?
That's
what I'm saying, right?
I'm from.
Don't sing.
I'm just saying.
Don't sing.
Anthony Hamilton.
So me and Chad had to come up with it. We had to come up with a different way to handle things. So we came up with no racist. This works like no homo, but for a hot time in America, it worked perfectly. I went to his house on 4th of July. He was having a barbecue. I walked in his house, and Chad's like, hey, Darrell, so glad you're here, bro. All right, so out here by the pool, we have potato salad, chicken, no racist, watermelon, cornbread. I was like, whoa, hold on a second. That's pretty fucking brilliant. I found out, minorities, you can do this with your white friends, too. Next time you're at Trader Joe's or Sprouts, wherever y'all shop at, He'd be like, hey, Mike, look, they got mayonnaise and potato salad on sale. Oh, no racist. Crystal White, too. All bases are covered, nobody gets offended, guys.
LaCroix. I'm a LaCroix guy. You know
LaCroix,
that.
yeah. You're a fancy guy.
Yeah, you know that.
Man. It's only good to mix. You know, I used to think LaCroix was just to mix with alcohol. That's all. That's what I thought those
Yeah,
were.
it pairs well with
People
vodka.
drinking mixes.
It pairs well with Hennessy. No racist.
Right there in action, guys. There it is in action, white people. You know, that could have saved Papa John. You know? His pizza didn't have anything going for him. If it had been like the owner of like Burroughs Pizza or Spinelli's, we'd be like, all right, it's forgivable. But yeah, but like Papa John, he had to like really recover because he was on the phone with like PR agents and marketing agents that were trying to help improve his image after he had talked shit about the national anthem protest. And he was like, well, yeah, you know, Colonel Sanders, he called his coworkers the niggers. Whoa, take it easy there, all right? I would have been okay if John Schnatter had just said, well, hey, look, guys, you know, I understand what I said was wrong, and I'll take all your advice, but no racist, but you know Colonel Sanders used to call his people niggas. I'd be like, hey, I'm fine. He said no racist, so I'm covered. He knew where he was headed. He was aware of it before he said it. But instead, he had to make an apology, and now he's suing the company that he's the founder of. Stupid shit. If you
First
off,
Papa John said niggas.
did he say what? Yeah. He said the hard R.
He was very cool about it. He was rapping a Tupac verse.
He was.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. He was quoting
Get your
Tupac.
facts straight.
He was actually just doing the first verse of "Ambitions of a Rider."
Yeah, he was doing Ambitions of a Rider, and he was doing a Supreme Pizza.
Here's where he messed
fucking
up.
Get your facts right.
White people, if you gotta say the N-word, just say the N-word. The literal N-word,
What the
not
fuck
the
you say,
full.
nigga?
Just the N-word, the literal N. Like, oh, I'm already on my N-word. You might still get hit, but hey, that's better than a hard R, right? That's a different reaction. That's all I'm saying.
So I can say that to you now?
I mean, you know, depending on you're talking to him. That's
You
your
gotta
boy.
get
That's your
jumped
boy
in.
right
You gotta
there.
get jumped in.
I don't do
Yeah.
it. I only do it when I'm listening to the Black Album in my car alone.
You got your black card a long time ago. You know, we had them speakeasy gigs like, I was like, man, this motherfucker right here. I love this guy.
I know a lot of Joe Budden.
Hey, who's in a relationship tonight? There's all these people booed up over here. I'm going down that route. We gotta change this up now.
Let's go from N-word to relationship.
I got this white guy awkwardly
Who's
clapping.
an R-word?
He's not sure what N-word joke to clap at. So we're gonna just make it nice and easy for you. No, I don't really care who's in a relationship. Fuck y'all if you're in one. Fuck y'all if you're out of one too. It's Game of Thrones out here. Ain't nothing nice. You're just lucky to make it to the next week. People are crazy, man. You can walk across the street and fuck somebody and come right back here and kiss whoever it is that you came here with and tell them you love them. All right?
I'm just looking for my Cersei.
I'm telling you, man. There are singles in your area, Mike. There are. It's a dangerous game out there. It's dangerous. I have married friends that fight all the time because, you know, I'm in my 30s and that's just what people do now is just get married, have kids, and fight. So, you know, me on the outside looking in, I'm kind of like, man, y'all having a rough time. Like, here's the thing. I always realize when people get married, it's just like with anything. They get comfortable, and then they just start forgetting the reasons they fell in love with each other. My two friends who fight all the time, I tell them, y'all just forgot the key words when you met. She was a bartender, and he had some fucking sales job at the kiosk at the mall. It wasn't a great situation to start with. But they had wonderful keywords that helped each other out in their beginning dating days, and they forgot it when they got married. So here's a good example. He comes home from work. She tells him about how him and her friend Heather went to the mall, and Heather felt sick, and she told him that she was pregnant, but she wasn't really pregnant. Then a week later, she's like, hey, we're going to hang out with Heather. And he's like, who? And she's like, you weren't even listening to me last week. Holy shit. Next time you say, hey, we're going to hang out with Heather, his response should be, fake tits Heather or HIV Heather? Because that's how men talk to each other, right? You'd be like, hey, man, I'm thinking about getting back with Jessica. Jessica who? You know, sloppy hand job Jessica. Oh, the one with the braces? Oh, that bitch. All right, I got you. Why don't you just say that in the first place? Keywords. Now, I know it sounds kind of harsh.
Darrell, why does this sound like a talk you're giving coworkers at happy hour?
This is what they all need to hear, Anwar. This is important. This is important information. Because you understand now the women are quiet.
I don't want to go to Darrell. I don't want to go with Darrell to Macayos again. It's rough.
Hey, it was the margaritas, man. You know, they hooked them up over there, man. Got me talking, all right? Now, ladies, I know it sounds kind of harsh what I just said, but men, don't you think for one goddamn second these women don't have nicknames for us. They got them, and even worse, aren't they? Nick? Nick who? Wasn't that Nick or Baby Dick Nick? Like, I was talking about Nick from across the street. The hell are you talking about? My best friend Kim dated a fireman. She nicknamed him Gonzo Dick. Gonzo Dick Jim because he had a little hook shot. Nothing pretty. Nothing pretty.
Could have called him Abdul.
It's a Muppets reference. You could have set it up a little bit better, but
I'm glad you got that one. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I love you all.
Hey,
thank you so much.
Give it up for Gonzo Dick Durrell. Hey.
All right, let's get our next guest up here.
We got a special.
We got one more guest. The next person coming to the stage is a man who can be found in the Circle K on Fillmore and First Street any day of the week. Please put your hands together for Rob Maybe.
Where's Rob Maybe?
The birthday boy.
Where is Rob Maybe?
Where's Rob Maybe?
He's probably on the thing. Hey, where's he at? I think he might be on the patio.
Give it up to Rob Maybe
real quick. Go tell Rob Maybe it's his birthday.
Clap to the beat. Clap to the beat for Rob to the beat for Rob Maybe. Clap to the beat.
Wait, he's about to find out right now. Look
at
Rob Maybe! Rob Maybe! Happy birthday, you bitch!
I didn't even know I was going fucking up tonight. How you guys doing?
It's your birthday, bitch.
I'm already feeling great. I'm 35 and I don't have a pink mohawk. Give it up for me. I'm a 35-year-old with a roommate. That means my guidance counselor was right.
2 jokes. He's got 2 of them. He's on fire.
I'm a professional. But not much of a professional. I was literally outside smoking and people came out. I was like, Rob, you're up. And I was like, oh, fuck. And as soon as I get up here, I'm like, fuck, I left my beer outside.
Rob, to be fair, you've done that for every set you've done your entire life.
I know, and you always tell me when I'm up normally. How you guys doing tonight?
I texted you, but you got that cricket.
Yeah. No, I don't have service unless I'm on the west side. That's how it works.
Only past the 17. Get me on the other side of 17.
That is a double whammy if I've ever heard it.
You know, Shitty, I grew up on the west side. My dad's a piece of shit. I asked him, how do you get girls to like you? And he said, you ask her a question, and no matter what she says, you just agree with it. So I did that. Found Norma Gutierrez. She was in my 5th grade class. She had boobs and the eyebrows drawn on the way I liked, so I was fucking in, you know? I asked her, I said, hey, I thought all weekend about this question. I go, Norma, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? That's a deep question. She thought for 5 seconds. She goes, I'd go to Scottsdale. Right? I was like, that's 2 bus passes, such a satire. You can't eat, pray, love on a transfer.
Well, she can do it in my house.
Yeah. Michael, stop it. Get another beer and shut your goddamn
I don't know if you know this. Turner looks like a dude that doesn't fuck with Mexicans at all, loves Latinas.
Ay, Dominican, papi.
Don't do that, papi.
Dominican. Ay, Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee.
Here, you want a beer, sir?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday.
There we go. Cheers, you're out.
I'm just so happy to live to see 35. Like I said, I got a roommate. Not the worst roommate I ever had. The worst roommate I ever had cerebral palsy. You guys know what that is? Yeah, it's where half your body just says, fuck it. But it was great because every night it sounded like a horror movie in my house. It was just like, da-doom-ch, da-doom-ch, when his leg gave up on him. And, which was fantastic because I always knew when he was coming to my room I could change the porn to YouTube and be like, do you know what's going on in Syria right now?
Nobody knows what's going on in Syria.
I know. There's one dude and he just moved from Syria and he's starting to forget what's going on in Syria.
He's like, there's so many IPAs.
Justin Bieber's getting married.
He's like, have you guys heard of sours? That's the new thing.
I've been drinking Hefeweizen. I don't remember murder and death. That's my Syrian impersonation. You're fucking welcome.
That's the most hipster Syrian impersonation ever. Oh, downtown always fucked me up. I grew up, my dad's a biker, and now when I'm downtown I have to play this game called Hipster or Biker. Because the similarities are shocking. It's all like finger tattoos and long hair.
Well, just to let you know, Brandon is both.
Wait, who's Brandon?
The bartender.
Oh yeah, I know.
Give it up for Brandon.
Give it up for Brandon.
Brandon puts out on the first day.
He puts out.
First date's a lot of commitment, though. What do you think he'll do in an hour?
He will fuck your girlfriend.
I need to have a girlfriend for him to fuck my girlfriend, though.
Well, he will give you a girlfriend and then take her from you. It's actually pretty impressive.
It's wildly
It's wildly
impressive. I saw it in
impressive.
action.
That's
doesn't
a weird
increase you more.
tradition. Like, hey, here it is.
Hey, date her.
Now
But
I'm
also, I'm
taking
gonna fuck her.
Well, ask Brandon at the bar about how he does it.
He's like, have you met Sarah? Text me when you're really into her.
I'm gonna hit it with the Go-Gurt.
Yeah. I think the Go-Gurt's the most wholesome way of saying I'm gonna come on her face.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the Go-Gurt on the belly. I just got a 9mm, so you do the math.
That's a callback to the Dick Gun joke, guys.
Yeah.
Just keep up with us. Come on. We're doing
It's a
thing.
long show.
We're doing a lot of stuff
Stay
there.
sharp,
A
bitches.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's my fucking birthday. I'm 35. When I was 18, my dad's a biker. When I was 18, he called me and he goes, "Hey, you're 18." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Get a fucking tattoo," and he hung up on me. His mistake. You know, obviously, look at these tattoos. Not great. You know, like I went with what I had. But like, do you ever think if he wonders, like, shit, did I call the right guy? We didn't have a great relationship. What if there's just some dude in suburban Chandler with all the worst tattoos? And they're like, "Dude, you're going to be a senator soon." And he's like, "Yeah, but some guy called me on my 18th birthday. I just got to get him every year." I got tattoos. You guys know what tattoos are? They're tattoos you get when you're skinny, then when you get fat, they don't look like the tattoos you got. Yeah, got those all over my body. The worst one, on my chest, I got the state of Arizona tattooed on my chest because I'm dumb, like the actual shape of it. And then I got fat and I brought a girl home and she's like, "Why do you have Montana tattooed on your chest?"
That's a fun one.
And I'm like, "Why do you know so much about geography and still want to have sex with me?" You know, like, you're smarter than most. I like to drink. You guys like to smoke weed?
It's downtown Phoenix, Rob. Please don't
Right?
ask stupid questions.
There's one guy that was just like, I'm the one guy that doesn't like it. I actually don't like it. I fucking hate it, and I know I should love it. Everybody at the bus stop looks like they're having a blast. But I can't do it because I got a bad heart, and even more importantly, I do dumb shit when I'm high. My best friend Sean, I've known him since I was 15, so 20 years as of today. Is always trying to get me to smoke weed. He always does it in the corniest way. He's always like, "It's Friday. You ain't got shit to do." I'm like, first off, it's Wednesday. Second, I'm at work. Third, how did you get in here? You know, like typical question. But he's my best friend. He's always like, "Dude, I know you have a bad heart. You do dumb shit when you're high. I got you." So we smoke. 20 minutes later, I'm freaking out. I'm like, "Sean! Sean, my heart's beating so fast!" He just looks at me. He's like, "Don't worry, bro. It happens to everybody when you're robbing a liquor store."
Shout out to the Avenues.
Yeah. The only time I see Easter Central is when I have court.
Shout out to 4th Street.
Yeah. So I dated a girl from Scottsdale one time. It went how you expected. We had nothing in common. Like, you know, I thought she was smart because I was like, she had a good education and shit, whatever. And then I realized she wasn't. Can I get dirty with you guys?
Trevor said no.
First of all, take a heat temperature of this room. When he said, "Can I get dirty with y'all?" only women said, "Yes." Dear God, we want it.
We got some birthday
We got a
sex.
Harry Potter fan with
Birthday
butt
sex.
chugs. We got a lady in the back who's so happy her kids are not here. We are a fucking audience, and I love that.
The worst part is it wasn't all the women. It was just the few that still have problems with their dad. They're like, "Oh, this will fix it."
It's all the women in the audience that are very familiar with Tech 9.
All 6 of you guys.
All
I've
6
seen you at the meetings.
I know multiple ICP lyrics, so here we are.
I hope somebody got an audio clip of Mike saying, "I know multiple ICP lyrics," so I can use it against him.
That'll ruin my Senate.
I'm not even gonna get dirty. I'm just gonna get drunk. Thank you guys. My name's Ben Rob Baby.
Hey, Robert Maybe. We love Rob Maybe. We're so happy that somebody we like more bailed and we can get that out. Oh, you playing all 5 minutes? All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
You guys have fun tonight. That's all I can hope for. We tried our best. We had to warm you guys up. You guys are a tough audience, but I like it.
Yeah, you're
It took a lot of work. We had to massage you guys into the anal we had ready for you. But you guys
sometimes
took
you gotta
to
start
it
with
well.
the pinky. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
I was like,
Start with the
what is
pinky.
this audience
I
about?
like the pinky.
All right, the black people left, which is smart. These white people are going to get drunk, so you want to leave that situation. Give it up for everybody who's seen so far tonight. Kid Cadaver, Quick Holiday, Rob Baby the birthday boy, Ricardo Rocha, and Darrell Johnson with his co-worker TED Talks. It's been a fun night, and sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. So pick your battles. We like to end the show every week with something to help your week suck a little bit less. But my name is Omar Newton. This is Michael James Turner. This is This Week Sucks Tonight. We do this every Thursday. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and whatever social media you shit post on. We're on there. So one more little video to help your week suck just a little bit less. Here you go. And I found this one, and it's great. Wait till it gets into it, bitch. Hey. Turn that up, Aaron. Get that cranking. Get over, Aaron. Cop and hold down a lot of good damage down. Have a great night. This has been This Week Sucks Tonight. Have a great night. Hey. They're hitting it. Look at them. They're hitting it. I'm gonna play the game. Go get a drink. Say hi to Brandon. I love you guys.
Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Space Force.